Let's talk about the golden age of Blizzard before the unholy deal that happened 2008. Blizzard was one of the best companies out there. Like, if you told me that Jesus Christ was working in that company, I would have believed you because it was that good of a company. They used to give us the best quality of games like StarCraft 1, Diablo 2. Like people used to worship Blizzard. Like I'm not joking. If Blizzard goes to war to different country, people will sacrifice themselves in order to save Blizzard. Like this company was like the best company out there. They polished the best games. Everything was going so good on them. Like everything was a masterpiece. The cinematics, the gameplay, everything was a masterpiece. But sadly, what happened in 2008 that ruined this beloved company? The unholy deal that happened, Activision merged with Blizzard. Like from that point on, everything started to go downwards. Diablo 3 came out in 2012 and people were disappointed. Like compared to Diablo 3, Diablo 2, 2 was dark themed and scary and an RPG. Diablo 3 was a cartoonish and for kids to be honest. But not just that, also the game was released bugged. The servers were down, and that's not Blizzard. Whenever Blizzard used to release any game, me and my friend used like, we don't need to watch the trailer, we don't need to watch the gameplay. Just take our money, pre-order immediately, because we were very confident that they won't disappoint us. They released everything masterpiece. But sadly, nowadays, I don't need to talk about World of Warcraft Reforged or Diablo Immortal. Oh my god, Diablo Immortal. How can a company with such high standards plummet to a low standard like this? People were upset at BlizzCon 2018. I can't, it's hard to believe how Blizzard once were and how it is now. In this video, I'll be explaining what's the solution and what can Blizzard do to fix their problem, to bring back the golden age of Blizzard. First of all, we'll be talking about their biggest game that came out in 2004 that shook the earth itself, World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft was one of the biggest games out there. Like, it was huge. Everyone knew what Warcraft is. But the problem is right now is that this game has been out for 17 years and it's still using the same engine. If you ask me, if they just release a new World of Warcraft, a rework, a different engine, different graphics, that would be incredible. And they can do that, but I'm not sure they will. It's too much work for them. I am not saying World of Warcraft is a bad game. It's still a good game, but if you ask me, there's still room to improve it. The story is getting a little bit tedious. Even the player count is dropping. Still is dropping. So now let's talk about Overwatch. I'm not saying Overwatch 1 was a bad game. It is a good game, a decent game. But the main problem with Overwatch was the consistent updates. We didn't get a lot of updates on Overwatch 1. It came out 2016 and all we got was like 10 new champions. That's it. Now it's 2021. So 10 champions. That's it really. And now look at Overwatch 2. Looks good. To be honest, I was expecting this on Overwatch 1 to be honest. Story mode and missions and all that stuff. Let me tell you the main problem with Overwatch 2. The main problem was, for me, it doesn't make sense why I should pay $60 for a campaign game and an update. This stuff should just be an update, a big update for Overwatch 1. That's it. This stuff will fix the entire game. People will start playing it again, but for me, looking at this right now, why am I paying $60? It doesn't make sense. So if you actually think about it, we're just getting a campaign. Okay, don't say new BVV is worth. No, it's not worth new BVV for to pay $60. They can just add this to the update. Simple as that. New maps. We're getting new maps. Still, like there isn't anything like wow, different than Overwatch 1. No, they just added a campaign. That's pretty much it. And they also reworked a couple of more heroes, and they can add more heroes. That's it, really. Like nothing special, if you ask me. So now let's talk about Hero of the Storm. For me, Heroes of the Storm is the most game I played on Blizzard. I played like 2,000 hours on this game approximately. For me, I really enjoyed it. Compare it to Dota or League of Legends, Hero of the Storm, like 20 minutes round, team fights, action packed. There's no more grinding or wasting a lot of time. Just have fun, join, and that's it. But sadly, the game didn't make a lot of money. But what Blizzard did, just abandon the game or just throw it like that, like it was nothing. It hurt. They didn't even try to fix it. Like they started, oh, it wasn't making a lot of income. Let's just throw it. That's wrong. You shouldn't just throw a game years spending on and just throw it like a piece of trash. So now let's talk about Hearthstone. To be honest, Hearthstone is still a fun game when they add the new game modes and all the content. People still like Hearthstone. I still like it too. I still play it a couple of times a week. It's a fun game. They didn't ruin it. For me, Hearthstone, like I really had a lot of fun times with Hearthstone. Like it was such a good game. Seeing your best characters on World of Warcraft just battling out and their interactions. It was a really nice game. Still is a really nice game. StarCraft 2 for me was one of the best RTS games out there. The campaign was such a blast, the cutscenes. It was such a good game. Like you can see the amount of effort they put on StarCraft 2. It still is a very nice game to this day. The reason I'm talking so badly towards Blizzard and Activision because I really hated seeing it right now compared to the old days. This company was like huge for me. It was a really nice company and actually one of the best companies out there. It's very sad to see it like this. Like it really breaks my heart seeing Blizzard like this. Like what once was, now look at it. It's another company filled with greed and nothing special about it. I even lost hope of it, to be honest. But I really hope that someday it changes. The main reason why Blizzard accepted the Activision deal, simple as that, they offered an $18.9 billion. Yeah, who would say no to that? Everyone would bend the knee for that much money. But Blizzard lost something very special during that time. They lost the fan base. They lost the people who usually look up for Blizzard and waiting for the next game. It's very sad to see it that way. Let me tell you an important lesson. Money is always dangerous. It attracts the worst and corrupts the best. Either way, the guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.